Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of June 15th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and also hitting that like button. Wow, thank you. And of course the comments. It is so nice to read those. They inspire me. They help me to keep, plugging along. So thank you very much for taking time out of your day to do that for me. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I do thank you very much. All right. And Four of Cups. So finding a little more answers for some of you. Just taking a time out, doing some reflecting, a little bit bored at this time, not quite sure what your next move is going to be. You're a little bit unsure of your next step in your future. You're comfortable with where you're at, but it's not giving you all that you had hoped for a while. And it takes you a lot to just, cut ties and move away from something. So you're trying to figure out what it is you want to do next. You're meditating, you're contemplating, and you're a little bit disconnected from those around you, so it's sort of unexpected for them. All right, and the Strength card. Yes, you have strength and determination and willpower here. You're understanding that there's something needs to change, and you're taking this opportunity to move away from other people, like just removing yourself at this in particular time, finding your inner strength. What makes you tick? What is it that you desire? What is your passion? You're focusing on your inner strength and yourself a little bit more than usual, but it's a needed thing for you right now to do. Yeah, shadow, stepping out of the shadows, self-doubt, analyzing, overthinking, stressing, worrying about things that coulda, woulda, shoulda, and maybe will never happen. And you're just your brain is over functioning right now, so you're needing to shut that off a little bit. And the universe is saying, turn around, step into the light, stop overthinking, stressing, and worrying about things that haven't taken place and might never. So you're needing to let that go. And the Five of Cups. Yeah, looking, you fell down a rabbit hole here for some of you. Thinking, worrying, stressing, coulda, woulda, shoulda, regret, failures, disappointments, and loss. And that's life. But you have managed to, dig up some stuff from your past and just reanalyze it. But you're realizing that you cannot stay there for too much longer. You need to get the knowledge that you need from the past and then set it free so that you can step into the future with the wisdom, knowing you can keep going. Oh, nice. Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment. There's something that you had wanted in the past, and you are finally getting the answer from the universe. This is a wish come true, a commitment, satisfaction, emotional stability. And you can now afford a few things that you want for yourself, just that little bit of extra treat. Because this is the fruits of your labor. You brought this to your door, this wish, this financial opportunity. And you're now sitting back looking at it going, wow, that sort of thing. You're just enjoying the moment. Oh, Two of Cups. So there may be somebody that you're getting to know a little bit better for some of you. This is coming together with a like-minded person or individual, somebody that you really click with. This could be a proposal of marriage for some of you as well, coming up in the very near future. But you are really finding where you fit. You're understanding what it is that makes you happy and complete and fulfilled, because this is a good mutual attraction between the two of you. This is a good partnership. Somebody who will, lift you up as you do them. This could be, like I said, a proposal of marriage, but there is definitely a connection here of somebody that you really are on the same wavelength with, somebody that you really click with, get along with, and just enjoy each other's company. Ooh, the King of Cups. So definitely feeling more empowered, feeling more structure in your life. If there's a problem, you're finding the solution, that sort of thing. But there's good relationships here, but you're just tweaking them a little bit to fit what it is that your desire is for your future. Now that can be in a job, a business relationship, a friendship, even relatives sometimes. They just need to, behave themselves. But this is you totally stepping up to that position, and you're trusting that your instincts are right on power this week. So you're driven to succeed. So nothing's stopping you. You're pulling out all the stops. There's no pressure. You're just wanting things in your life to be more fulfilled. Oh, Two of Swords. So needing to make a commitment to something, needing to make a choice. There's been an opportunity that has come up that you wanted and asked for, but now it's requiring you make a decision. And that seems to be where you're getting stuck. It's difficult to make this decision. You're weighing the options, but right now you're at a deadlock with yourself. You're just going too much within, thinking too many things instead of giving it a proper introductory to try. But you're knowing that you need to make this decision. It cannot just keep sitting there, because the universe will make your decision for you, and you don't want that. You need to own it, figure it out, and then step into it. And the Emperor, yes, finding your inner strength, your conviction, knowing what it is you truly desire. You're taking the leadership role. There's more stability here, there's more structure, you're following the rules, and it helps you to feel connected. So you're in control of this, and you're very focused on accomplishing something this week and knowing that you will achieve. So that sort of attitude. And the Hermit, yeah. You're definitely spending quite a bit of time, you're, soul searching, feeling inspiration and then questioning it. So you're really trying to find the wisdom, trusting, seeking, where do you belong? What do you want to have? What's your inspiration? This is your inner guidance. And you're very much in tune with it this week, knowing that you need to come up with some proper answers for yourself and then take action. Oh, very nice. Boy, a lot of you signs are getting that. Well, that's your Yes card from the universe. This is a very lucky card in the deck, by the way. If there was a job that you were thinking of applying for, you applied for it, and woohoo, here it comes. Maybe you applied on a lark and your dream job just got offered to you. So so that might be a reason why you need to really think about this. But this is some of you is getting a financial advisor for your future, investing your finances. This is tangible goods, material gains, definitely taking care of your health. Exercising, watching what you eat, making sure that, what your temple, your body that you're putting into it is the right fit for yourself. This is a very lucky period for you. And things just seem to be coming out of the woodwork to help you financially gain. This could be, like I said, a small windfall for some of you. And it just gives you that extra, not only investment, but security within your mind for your future. So you're getting an investor on how to do it. Yeah, the Seven of Rods. Definitely standing your ground on your decision. You made that decision. Maybe people are starting to question it, or you're feeling like they are, but if there's any challenges, you're facing them. You're ready for this. You're protecting what you believe in and defending it. You know, you're maintaining control in your future. So good on you for doing that. And the Knight of Rods. So definitely moving forward. It looks like there's some travel plans, vacation, that sort of thing, but not too far. You know, but this is a future excitement for you. So you're getting revved up for this. This could be by motorcycle, SUV, train, just something that is a new experience to yourself. So it really does give you that entrepreneur thing going, like trying ventures, new things, not holding back, you know, but you're needing to curb your impulses just a little bit. You know, be smart, take care of yourself, because safety's first, curbing those impulses to just react. So good on you for doing all of that. Ooh, look at the celebration. 3 of Cups. Celebration, get-togethers, like-minded people, happy times, party. There is definitely an event that you're going to, and you're going to be quite happy to be there, because it's just helps you to feel that you fit in. Happy times, celebration, get-togethers, but there is a real new thing coming in. This could be a birthday, anniversary, graduation, you know, whatever it happens to be for you, but this is a happy get-together, and you are excited about this. So your get-together is just going to be with people like-minded like yourself, so you fit in. You don't have to do anything extraordinary. You're just happy to get there. And the 8 of Pentacles. So definitely moving in a new direction. Your finances are increasing. You're looking into, you know, doing a little more course of study. Maybe you're going back to school to take a little bit more interest in something that you are thinking about investing in. Now that could be your future too, because that could be a job for some of you. You're just getting that little extra step up. You know, there's passion, there's high standards, appreciation, applications, mastering your skills, and developing something new in your life that is going to be very tangible. You know, this is going to be financially lucrative in your future. So it's something that you already have an interest in, and now you're just figuring out what the next move is. And the High Priestess. Yeah, definitely feeling more inspired, more empowered. There's knowledge here. There's, you know, decisions. You're trusting yourself that you're making the right decisions for yourself. And you have a higher purpose with your life, and you know it. You may not have figured out exactly what it's going to be yet, but you know, you can feel it and sense it, that there is something in your life changing, and everything just seems to be falling into place much more easy. You know, so you're finding the balance and still taking those opportunities to the next level, realizing that something in your life is changing for the better. And the Queen of Cups. Nice. Yeah, there's something in your life that is really starting to take off. There's romance here. There's intuition here. You're developing your mental skills for many of you. You know, following that intuition is definitely that. You're definitely developing more trust in others, especially family members right now. You're really starting to feel more as part of them, and as you do that, it really helps you to center, find your happy spot, just watch what's going on around you. But you are really in the flow right now of your mind and your heart are coming together as one, and it really helps you to accept others for who they are. So you're being much more open with them around you that you care about. Oh, let's see. And the 6 of Cups. Absolutely. You know, you're starting to feel more, looking back at your past, feeling more happy, more content. Your successions, your happy times, what you had said as a younger person, you know, of what you wanted to have in your life, how far you come. But you are just in the right people, right place right now, and just put a smile on your face, thinking back at a good time that you've had recently with those you care about. And the Oracle. There you go. Happy news about your career. Promotions or scholarships. Wow. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. Well, there you are. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.